check out the live account.
Hi traders, so in today's video I will talk about what are my conclusions after trading with a $100 live account for over 6 months. Let's start. So the first thing is, it is tough, and it will be tough if you are not a pro trader and a beginner. It is almost impossible to trade with a $100 account and not just keep it or do a break even, but to maintain profitability. It is very, very hard, but the good news is that it is possible, and it is entirely possible if you use a good money management and if you don't let your emotions, your greed, your fear to control your trading. The second is that although it is entirely possible to trade with a $100 account and grow it, but the truth is that the drawdown will be much higher than you would expect. For example, I like if my drawdown is somewhere around 4 to 15% at the maximum. Now with this account, my drawdown is now at 36%. That is for me huge, and of course it is half-year trading, and the gain on the account is 202%, which is insanely high. So compared to that, the drawdown is not that high, but for my taste it could be a little lower. So prepare yourself for bigger drawdowns. The third thing is, and I already knew it and I have told it in many videos that I did over the years, but when I started this challenge with the $100 and the account kept growing, I realized that one of the key reasons why I haven't blown this account, because it is a small account, it can be blown in a second. One of the main reasons is that I don't use high leverage. I only use 1 to 30 leverage, and this is such an important feature that many traders, I think, don't even know or forget about. It is one of the most important key factors to succeed with a small account and grow it. And remember that I made 202% in half year with this account, so I know what I am talking about. And with a slightly better than 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, so not with a scalping strategy or with the randomness of the markets, just with some martingale strategy. So if you want to be profitable, or if you want to not blow but actually grow a small account, the fourth thing is try to aim for at least 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. It is one of the most important reasons why this account is growing, because I always use a stop loss and take profit that is at least 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. If I would use a stop loss and take profit that is like 1-to-10 or 1-to-20, the account would have been just vanished at this point, like 10 times already. But it is growing, and I continue this journey and continue to trade on this small account to prove that it is possible to do it even in the longer term, because most traders know that somewhere is a lie when brokers and traders tell that this scalping strategy is so good and try it out, and high leverage is so beneficial, because they see that, yeah, these strategies work for a couple of days, for a couple of weeks, or maybe 2 months, but after that they fail miserably. So if you don't want your small account to fail, follow these advices. So the next thing is a technical stuff that I learned from the statistics of over 150 trades that I've done on this live account. And this is, and listen carefully, if you are trading with an account like this, don't ever trade more than 4 trades at the same time. I know it's tough for many traders, but if you trade with more than 4 trades at the same time, data has proven that you increase your chances to blow your account by a lot. And so try to maintain a healthy 2 or 3 trades that is optimal at the same time. Diversify this way. So don't open trades over and over again on the same currency pair. Don't do these things that every other trader does, because they don't work, and this is why over 99% of traders fail. Another technical stuff is that the average holding time of a trade that is optimal is 2 to 4 days. So if you calculate all these things that I've said in this video and put them together, I would say, of course, you need a great entry strategy. But if you have an entry strategy that is pretty good, of course, not the best in the world, but pretty good, and you apply these money management systems to that strategy, and alongside with that strategy you trade this way, you will have a much higher chance to win over the long run as well as short term than with just an entry signal, because that doesn't mean anything. If you have a good entry signal, if you have a bad exit, you will lose no matter what. So try to apply these things together and you will see the results. I hope you enjoyed this video and it had great information for your trading, and yeah, ciao.